Hi girlies, welcome back to my channel. It's been a hot minute and I know you feel, was it really worth it to subscribe to this channel? But I'm gonna tell you something. So I want us to talk about how it feels to always be strong and you're tired of being strong, okay? So bear with me a minute. I just realized I always have new stuff, and I came up with this whole idea of creating something that is intimate and not too churchy and something relatable for us. So think of it like a soft podcast, a soft space for us soft women, feminine women, women who are finally getting to that place of accepting that we are worthy to be loved. Because you are, baby girl. You are. And one thing I also figured is that I love new stuff. And having to accept that part of myself was hard because, first of all, I didn't know that I loved new stuff. I didn't know it was a personality trait I had in me. So every time I started something and I was unable to finish it, I felt like I'm inadequate. But now I found out that loving new ideas, loving new things, loving always chasing, like the next intellectual thing doesn't mean that I am inadequate. It doesn't mean that I cannot integrate it into my content, because I used to pause and be like, okay, I feel like this version of Christine and I've started this version, and I put that version aside, go silent for a minute, and then come back when I feel revamped. And I'm really crossing my fingers and hoping that this time I'm not gonna take it all away again. So welcome, welcome, welcome. So we're going to call these sessions the urban ties. I know, right? Ah! So you might be wondering, what the hell do you mean by urban ties? Well, this is what urban ties means. We're in urban spaces, okay. When I say urban spaces, I don't mean you live in town and stuff like that. No, I mean mentally. Like, the world right now is like a whole small global village, and everyone everywhere is in the know of what's going on, what's happening, what's new, what's not. And that's a good place to be. So the question is, are we moving and loving and listening and dancing and moving? I already said moving, right? The same way that the world is moving. Or are you getting your own unique identity? I know, right? Just pause for that to sink in. Just pause for that to sink in. So I've come to realize that the beauty of life is getting to be self-aware. Before we talk about self-love, before we talk about how it comes to play, and how are you loving yourself and you don't even know yourself? How are you giving love to someone else and you don't even know yourself? Like, come into that space of soft femininity where we accept to fall like a feather slowly on the ground, you know, and accepting that this life is beautiful, accepting that you deserve all the love you can get in this world is where we want to go. Bear with me. I'm a firstborn daughter, and hyper independence is something that I have inside of me, where I feel like I deserve to save, my family and the whole world and all of that. But accepting help, asking for help, and saying that I'm tired, I've been strong enough, I just don't want to be strong anymore, was something I could not bear on my plate until I've gotten to that space where I decided, what if I turn off that masculine thought, that masculine vibe in my mind, and just be a girl. Like, how wrong can we go with just being a girl? And when I say being a girl, I don't mean being nice. That's not what I mean. I mean being soft, being softly, um, being quietly strong, like being yourself assertively, like accepting your vibe and feeding yourself that good loving energy, and like feeding yourself things that take you to higher places. I mean, like, how wrong can we go with that? I really, really wonder. Like, when we read about characters in the Bible, we see how this woman was so soft. Like, remember the case of Ruth? She had to, like, when Naomi was telling her what to do, she, like, told her to, like, go and express her feminine self. Lay down next to that man. She accepted to lay down her crown and just be soft. She had nothing to lose. So what do we have to lose? That's all I want us to do in the sessions. I feel like we deserve it. Like, baby girl, we're up and down running, trying to save our lives, save our families, get money, live those soft lives, chasing after people that are not even worth our time, just to feel validated and just to hear someone say that, okay, yeah, she got it together. Like, girl, it's time for us to just lay down that cross. Just lay down that cross. And every um evening when you listen to this podcast and you just lay down and you're just closing your eyes and laying down your shoulders and just breathing in and out, I want you to take in the softness with me and feel the femininity inside of you raise up. Because we need to let our feminine expression open up for us to be able to receive. When you're in your masculine self, protecting yourself, always anxious, always fighting, always doing things, always like chasing and chasing and chasing, it makes us lose our identity as women. That's not for us to do. It's for us to accept that we have been created to receive the love, to pamper ourselves, to make ourselves seen and loved. Duh, by yourself. I mean, like, we need to unlock it and accept that, yes, we need men, but we will not put ourselves in compromising positions to get them. That is something that we need to put our hearts into. What are you doing for yourself? What are you doing for that woman? Like, look at yourself in the mirror. Look at yourself in the mirror and smile a little, laugh a little, like giggle. You deserve it. You can't just be going to work and coming back and you're just always grumpy, always angry. Like, baby girl, it's time to let loose. And this is what the urban sessions are going to be about. Here, we talk about love. Always. Compassion. Always. Femininity. Always. Healing. Always empowering, always, like, you can say that always with me. What else, helping, always guiding, always. I mean, like, baby girl, we should accept that we are women and stop behaving like we are competing with men out here. Stop competing. Stop comparing yourself with other women. You have your own unique skill sets and your own unique abilities and your own unique voice and beauty and everything. So yes, guys, this is me introducing you to Urban Sessions, and I'd love you to unwind with me. So thank you so much for your time. Be sure to subscribe, share this with a sister, like, comment. It will really help my channel go a long way, and I'm looking forward to seeing you guys in my urban sessions. So karibu sana urban soul therapy. Mwah, 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 mwah. Bye, girlie.